Wah, 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 wah. Cello. There we go. How we doing, Pat? Ugh. Oh, this sucks balls. Took a little longer to get loaded, so I didn't get dinner and I didn't get a shower. So you guys should be glad that you're not in here. No, babe, I didn't eat. What's say, Curtis? How we doing, bro? I looked at that OTG, blah, blah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. OTJB shorts. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. Appreciate that. So you guys don't mind if I kind of bathe myself here, do you? I'll keep my clothes on. I won't get right down to the skivvies, but look at this woman, eh? I'm like 900 miles away. Take your pal. Patrick got a new job. What are you doing, Pat? Don't tell me you're a porn star, man, because I won't believe it. Sorry, you got guys texting me. Fuck you, Curtis. Brian's nipples in the house. There's Robin. We knew he'd stop in. There we go. Ugh. The shitty thing about vaping in your truck is it doesn't go anywhere. Production supervisor at a quality food plant. I don't know, Pat. You want to tell us where that is, and I'll make that choice for myself. Clothes on the floor. What do you say, Jacob? How you doing, brother? What's going on, Greg? What's up? So I got tied up, took a little longer to load. And right now I'm sitting in the scale in Roanoke, Virginia, just north of Roanoke on the 81. That's as far as I could make it. I was running out of hours. I pulled in here and I had about 16 or 17 minutes left. So So this is where I'm sleeping tonight, in a scale. I usually don't like sleeping in scales. I really don't. It's not that I'm worried that, you know, the DOT is going to do anything. It's when you wake up in the morning, you know, I'm always worried. It's never happened to me, but I'm always worried that, you know, he's going to be standing at the nose of my truck going, all right, as long as you're here, let's go. Robin wants to know where your boobs are, Pat. Greek symbol dude. Am I spreading and forgetting? I don't know how to take that, man. Spreading and forgetting. No. Mine's at home. And I don't forget. Holy shit, Jacob. Everything all right, hopefully? Hope everything's okay, bro. So here I sit in a scale house. I have to, NFI beside me here. He's idling away. Rig Fab next to him is idling away. I think I'm the only one in here not idling. Robin broke his hand. Dude, you were told as a child if you did that too much, you'd go blind. What, you went one step farther than that and you broke your hand? Wow. Chris, appreciate that, man. I really do. I really appreciate that. It seems that a lot of you guys, or a lot of our subscribers, are North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, this whole part of the country. You guys seem to be, a lot of yous are down here in this part of the country down here. Brian looks like a little Santa who's seen some sun. You know what, dude? Since I've been doing van work, I haven't seen jack shit for sun. Like I've got the tanned arm, right? One arm tanned, one arm not. But other than that, like, I don't know. My face is red because I was just outside and it's not sunny anymore. It's overcast and the sun's starting to go down. But I was just outside messing around and it's hot as hell. It's 32 on the gauge here. So whatever 32 is, and then you probably throw the humidity in there, you're close to 40. You still got Sandra to tug. I'm looking rosy. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's just my natural complexion. Like, look at my hands. Like, they're dark and red and whatever. And I guess I'm looking at the face. I don't know. Oh, you're right, man. That's not weather for Santa. 32 is like 90s. Yeah, fuck, Curtis. Who cares? It's fucking hot. You know, once you get above 27 or 28, it's not comfortable. It sucks. It sucks so bad my voice just cracked. Did you hear that? My voice just split. I can't keep my voice. Although if I wasn't sitting here doing a live with you, you should see the iron rolling through here. There's a lot of really nice. I'd be just sitting at the ramp with the video just as they're coming down the ramp. Because, you know, Virginia, every scale in Virginia is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. You know? I ate them. Fucking reindeer got eaten, man. I got no use for them now. I ate them. Greg, Did you guys hear that a friend of you, Ottawa Scotty, who played the bagpipes at the Blues Fest every year, got fined $2,200 for playing them? When was that? Greg, when was that? Was that last week in Ottawa there? Or during Canada Day? I didn't hear about that. You're 82 in Hampton. Either way, it's hot. I'm not a hot weather guy. I'm not. I like cool weather. I just think of it in sense of when I'm cold, I can put something on and warm up. But when I'm hot, once you're naked and hot, you're still fucking hot. So you can take as much off as you want, but if you're still hot, what are you going to do? At least if you're cold, you can put clothes on and warm up. Oh, don't get Darce started on that. Many are running out tomorrow for their second booster. Now they announced all can get it. That's insane. That's insane. Look, man, if you want to go get your boosters, knock yourselves out. Knock yourselves out. But what are you promoting it for? What's the government promoting it for? The gig is up. We all know what this shit is. We all know what it isn't. We all know. And they're carrying on like they're doing us a fucking service. Yeah, Boris Johnson, he resigned. Now, unfortunately, I didn't hear any details of why. I just haven't been tuning in. Greek symbol guy, that's disgusting, man. That's gross. It's gross. Yeah. I'm just starting to cool down now. I've got the APU going, so the air conditioner's going in here. If you guys hear that, sorry. Give it another 5 minutes and I'll be able to turn it down a bit. I'm just trying to cool down the truck a bit more. Oh. No, okay, Greg, it was at Blues Fest after Canada Day. So what was he doing? He was blowing his bagpipes, what? And he wasn't supposed to? What the fuck did he do? Play O Canada? J Mac, my man, how you doing, bro? We are doing good tonight. I am in just north of Roanoke, Virginia, hanging out in the Scale House. By my own choice. By my own choice. It's good. Oh. I opened one and I didn't even finish the last one. Of course, baby powder doesn't work, dude. Haven't you ever seen Ralphie May describe why you don't use baby powder? Because it's talc, man, and that's a rock. It's crushed rock. So you're putting crushed rocks on your junk and you're expecting it to be nice. Don't use baby powder. Use cornstarch, dude. You're still waiting for the warm weather in China. I'll call it Vancouver. Well, I got plenty of it here, dude. If I could send it to you, I would. But you owe me $2 for that advice about putting baby powder on your nutsack. Or your thighs, or your legs. Who does that? Rocks on your rocks, yeah, okay. Well, you know what happens? You bang your rocks together, you get more little rocks. Okay, so he's done it every year since 2013 and never had an issue till now. I guess what I want to know is, like, was he doing it during Blues Fest, during the Blues Festival? Or was he doing it after hours? Or was he doing it after 11? You know, if he's, you know, I know blood bagpipes are loud. So if he's doing it after 11 o'clock, I can understand some people complaining, but during a festival or during a blues fest, dude, I say play away. No, powdered nuts are not good. Ask my wife. What do you think of that one, Dar? Just so everybody knows, Dar's pissed off about a lot of shit today. So probably every time one of you guys goes, hey, did you guys see this? Or did you guys see that? You know, Dar's already going to know about it, and she's going to jump all over it. Dude, you didn't have to do that. I was just fucking with you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, but you absolutely did not have to do that. That will go into the donation stash that Dar and I are doing, or that the channel is doing. So we appreciate that. 690, yo, where you been? You had your first mechanical issue. What, you open the door and fall out? Jim's got it. Gold Bond medicated powder. It's like you're nuts. Oh, Jim, that's fucking awesome. That's awesome. You know what, dude? I'm going tomorrow. I'm getting some. I want my nuts to be smoking a menthol cigarette. That is awesome. Oh man, there's a special deodorant for those things, eh, babe? Well, I'm telling you. $690, your high vis. Actually, my high vis got snagged on my trailer and I nearly fell to my death. But that's not the mechanical issue. We don't give a shit if you fell to your death. We don't care about that. Give us the mechanical issue. I'm just kidding, man. I hope you're all right. Don't be falling to your death. I just texted you, Dave, if you're watching. Gold balls. That's what I want. I want gold balls. Although the problem with gold balls is then Dar would have a gold chin. Did I say that out loud? Damn. One of my brake cams seized up and I smelled burning coming out from Golden BA. Oh. I pulled over, wrenched on my trailer brakes, and all of them were too tight. Turns out the mechanics repaired them wrong. But that's not on you. Well, okay, yes and no it is. You're supposed to measure your brake stroke and climb under your trailer when you do your brake, but I can't tell you honestly the last time I climbed under my trailer in my truck and measured the brake stroke on all my fucking brakes. There's Davey. What's going on, big boy? Dave, you haven't really missed too much here. We've talked about Gold Bond medicated cream for your balls and your nutsack. We talked about the poor bastard that was playing the bagpipes at the Blues Fest. They got a $2,200 fine. 690 almost fell out of his truck and fucking killed himself, and then burnt his brakes up coming through the pass in BC on a chip, pulling a chip trailer. I think you're just about all caught up to date. Oh, and Dar doesn't want any Gold Bond medicated powder on her chin. I think I got it all. It's hard on the chip trailers. I wouldn't do it if I had a van trailer 100%, but I genuinely can't get underneath them without some fuckery. Oh, God, no. God, no. Absolutely not. Like I said, I pull a van now, dude, and I'll be honest with you, and I have not, the trailer I got on here, I've not gone under there and checked the brakes. Mind you, it's a new trailer, or it's one of the newer, it's less than a year old. But am I going to climb under there every morning, pull my pin or pull my spike, get my brakes, go out with my little tool and measure my brake stroke? No. Dave's chilling in North Carolina, waiting to offload in the morning. Yeah, you got fucked today, pal. Robin, guys, Robin wants to know what the best hemorrhoid cream is. Anybody? Don't know. Throw some baby powder on there. Throw some rocks on your hoop. See how that works for you. Greek symbol. I'm not old enough to have the roids. I'm good on the cream. Put rock salt in a wash basin and sit in it. Thanks, Curtis. J-Mac, you know what? I don't know. I think they are just about ready to open that. I went by it Sunday. When did I go by it? I've been by it like 3 or 4 times in the last week and a half there. And it looks like they've pretty much got that thing set up and ready to go. It looks like they're just, waiting to kick the door open and turn the lights on. But you better know this. The minute that fucking place starts operating, it's never going to close. It's never going to close. That fucking scale will be open 24 hours. They might close it down between noon and 1 o'clock on Christmas Day. That is the only time. The only time. But it is not open. Well, you know what? Fuck, I would buy it on Sunday, so it might be open between then and now, but it's going to be a pain in the ass. That coop is absolutely going to be a pain in the ass. Yo, Cliff, how we doing? With all the shit talking we do on Trudeau, I'm surprised nothing's happened yet. Curtis, I'm amazed that guy's still walking around. Honest to God. I swear to God, I don't know how that guy's still walking around. First of all, I don't know how he has a job, but the fact that he still does is impressive. And second of all, I don't know how he's still walking. How somebody has not gone through, burst through a crowd and got to him. Because if you look at him when he's walking, like I saw something the other day there where he was walking up kind of like this street, and there was security around and there was people around and they were booing him. The whole crowd was booing him, and he was smiling like everything was okay because of course CTV and City TV and all those assholes there, they're gonna take the boos out and probably edit the cheers in there, and there's not. If I wanted to, or if any of you guys wanted to, and he was walking by, I could get my hands on him. I'm not saying I would, not that I really want to, but if I wanted to, I could get my hands on him. Probably with enough time to do some damage to him before they pulled me off him. No, Dave, the scale in Gananoque, it's up, it's between Kingston and Brockville. Greg, I think the whole world needs to watch China. I'll be honest with you. It's not their agenda now. It's the agenda they've had for about the last 10 years and what they've been doing. The way they've been setting themselves up financially with companies and shell companies and the things, and more to the property that they've purchased. Like if you live in BC, chances are the Chinese own most of everything in BC. And they did it right under our noses. Same with a lot of the companies, a lot of the shit they've been setting up for years and years and years and years, waiting for this. And now it's starting to happen. God forbid China calls in its debt to the US. They won't, because they cripple themselves, because the U.S. wouldn't be able to pay it. They couldn't print it off that fast. But it's not going to be good. Not going to be good. I'm concerned what's going to happen in a few years at the rate that China is amassing money, military, and property. It's really. Tahara, in Uganda, they found 12 trillion in gold worth of gold. You talking what, the Chinese? That's the last thing I want to know. That's the last thing I want to hear. Like the Chinese need any more money. Let's face it, everybody in the world, some way or another, owes the Chinese money. I think he's the first non-honorable prime minister to be unable to be a normal public situation in Canada. No, I think you're right, Pat. Absolutely think you're right. No. If he was smart, he'd just keep his ass behind closed doors. You know, talk to a TV. Get a fucking YouTube channel. You know, sit here like this. That's a lot of gold, eh, Cliff? 12 trillion? Can anybody even fathom $1 trillion? Like, I can't. If you had $1 trillion, think about this, right? If you had $1 trillion, you woke up tomorrow morning and there's $1 trillion in your bank account, you could wake up in the morning, walk outside, get in your car, and drive around, and anything that you can see, you can buy. If you had $1 trillion. Anything you can see, you can buy. You like that building over there? Buy it. You like that car dealership with $10 billion worth of cars? Buy it. Chris, I agree. Okay. Two reasons. First of all, it doesn't matter how great China thinks its military is. It just can't compete with the U.S. The U.S. Navy alone, without the Army, Air Force, or Marines, the Navy alone could take on China. And second of all, even though the U.S. owes trillions to China in debt. If they were to call it in and U.S. reneged on the note because they couldn't pay it, it would cripple China as well. We're the biggest. I say we because I'm in the States, but the Americans are the biggest, the largest consumer of Chinese goods. If they stopped, I mean, the factories would come to a grinding halt in China. $6.90. I appreciate that. You'd set 95% of it on fire and then buy me a minimizer seat. You're a good man, man. You're a good man, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, all of North America. You know, all of North America. Chris, your son's in the U.S. Navy. Well, even though I'm Canadian, thank him for his service. The Canadians couldn't field a decent Navy. I think we've got, 2 rowboats, a dinghy, couple of canoes. I don't know, like 5 guys in a kayak. That's about our Navy, man. We got 3 submarines that can't go to war. $12 trillion. That's like wife changing money or life changing. It's both in some cases. You got $12 trillion. You got $1 trillion. You can change wives all you want to. I think you mean life changing. Robbins says he's getting a new wife. My pleasure, Chris. Somebody's got to be out there to do it. Let's face it. Canada is a different country than the U.S., but if the Russians came over the North Pole or the Chinese or somebody attacked Canada, who's defending us? We're going to throw everything we got at them, but that's not even going to slow them down. We need the U.S. military as much as you need the U.S. military. So, unfortunately, and I don't mean unfortunately, it's a bad thing that we need you, but it is unfortunate that we need you. We only have 34 million people in this country. We just don't have enough people to have a Navy, I guess. Yeah, that's right. And a turd floating off the coast. Oh, who said that, Greg? JT came to our city last week, Sudbury, with the wonderful Jane Goodall to plant 1 fucking tree. I'll swear for you, Greg. If you don't feel like swearing, I'll put the swear words in for you. With 1 fucking tree. I wonder what his carbon footprint was for this trip. Good point. Let's see. Limo, jet, police, probably a dozen police, security. Yeah, to plant 1 fucking tree. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Now, Greg, wherever they planted the tree, you might know obviously better than I would. It's been a week now? A week? Go back and see if the tree's still there. I bet you somebody pulled it out. Somebody or fucking pissed on it and killed it. On his way. Thanks, man. Glad you're here. I'm not going to say it, Robin. We'll just let him read it. Clifton, you don't want a job planting trees. You really don't. My second oldest daughter did that for 2 seasons, and she's 28. It is so backbreaking. It is so backbreaking. That's true, eh? It's really good that Trudeau went up there and planted a tree. So now what do they got? 5? 5 whole trees? In the city. The whole fucking city is surrounded by trees. Oh, Dar's ranting. Tony, we're doing really good tonight. We're doing really good. I'm sitting in Roanoke, Virginia, sitting in the scale house. Got a good night. It looks like it's clearing up. We're gonna have a good night. Just chilling out. Thought we'd throw some live up. We're not gonna be live on. We're not doing one this Saturday. It's mine and Dar's anniversary, so we've got other plans. So we just thought we'd throw and do one tonight. You know, see who's busy, see who's shut down, see who's in from work. I was going to actually try to get it on a little earlier. I wanted to see if we could get it for like 6:37, but didn't work out. Sorry. Dave, we used to have the world's best fighters, and the U.S. made our government scrap it if the fighter was advanced even by today. Well, the Canadians do have one thing that is phenomenal. We have the J2F boys, the Joint Task Force boys. Those are the Canadian equivalent of the U.S. Navy SEALs. And they are pound for pound as good as any special forces in the world. But they are the only branch of our military that is pretty much given a blank check to do what they need to do. Those J2F boys are absolutely deadly. Absolutely deadly. Big dog math. Thanks, man. Where are you? I love Virginia. This whole part of the country down here where I'm at, West Virginia, North, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, this whole area down here, this is my favorite place. Probably my favorite place in the U.S. to be. Love it down here. Love the people down here. Love the cooking down here. Love the food. Just love it. Love the scenery. This is every time Dar comes with me, I try to bring her down here. She loves it down here as well. Thanks, Cliff. Surprise, surprise. You guys were never told about it, but I'm happy to report that some people were in the know and they kicked his ass off. Even Jane Goodall was confused. I don't think anybody wants to be seen with him. And if you're being seen with him, you must be stupid, or you must have been living under a fucking rock for the last 3 years. Really? I'm in a van down by a river. You know what, dude? Enough time goes by, Dar and I might just be doing the same thing. Near Hamburg. Right on. Harrisonburg, sorry. Well, be going through there. Big dog, I would love to live here. I truly would. I'll be honest with you. If I was going to move to the U.S., if I was going to come, I would be probably either Virginia or South Carolina. And if I was going to go west, I'd be out in Montana or Wyoming or something like that. That's where I'd be. Yeah, we actually looked. Dar just pointed it out as well. IH, how you doing, man? Good to see you. We looked around down here. We were looking at housing, and we were looking at possibilities of actually coming down here, and doing business down here. It's nothing because I'm a truck driver, to drive in the U.S. We did. It just wasn't feasible at the time, but it's always on the radar. It's always something that Dar and I, every once in a while, one of you guys will say something, and afterwards we'll be sitting there looking at each other, going, so and so said this. It's not a bad idea, and we'll rehash it. Keep it right, keep it right, and the man will never take flight. Some old Chinese proverb. Do I look Chinese to you, dude? Look at me. Does it look like a Chinaman to you? Did you guys hear about Viva moving to Florida? Okay, you got me, Greg. Who's Viva? Don't have a clue who Viva is. IH, we're doing it during the week because Saturday night we're going to be out of town. It's our anniversary, so we're going to be out of here. And then we're actually thinking that we're going to start doing a couple during the week and maybe knock off the Saturday nights for a little while, just to give everybody a break and to give Dar and I a break on Saturdays, because this usually takes up 3 or 4 hours sometimes of time, and it kind of limits us to what we, the kids got stuff they want to do, like our family's got stuff they, so we're just kind of thinking maybe we'll just kind of give this a break on Saturday and kind of run these just during the week. Whatever night I get shut down early enough, I'll see about maybe doing these, during the week. And if I got enough warning and I can throw a short up and let you guys know, then fine. But if not, then you know what? I'm just going to do it. Yeah, there you go. Dar says she needs me Saturday night. She needs me to clean the laundry room. She needs me to sweep the garage. She needs me to gather up all that fucking toilet paper she's been putting on the goddamn ceiling fan in the bedroom. That's what she needs me. Yeah, Dave, absolutely love Jack's. The ribs. I go for the ribs. I go to Jack's in Nashville for the ribs, and I go to the Tennessean for ribs. Absolutely. Every time I do, I take pictures and send it to Dar. Yeah, we know they're for the cat, Dar. But meanwhile, here, I'm giving her shit for wasting toilet paper, right? On the ceiling fan for the cat. Meanwhile, here I am out here wrapping guys' trucks up in 5 rolls of toilet paper. Now, mind you, that's funny as shit. I was able to get Justin, and I was able to get, not Justin, I was able to get Jeremy's truck, and I was able to get Sean's truck. Not bad. I got 2 trucks out of 5 rolls of toilet paper. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's true, eh, babe? We got 1,000 fucking rolls of toilet paper. My mother-in-law, she waits for sales, and then she goes and she buys it by the skid. And then we go up to her place, and Dar's Honda Civic, it's funny as shit. There's enough toilet paper in the back hatch of this thing that we're driving down the road like this with the wheels in the front. Like, there's so much toilet paper in the trunk. Tony, I didn't see it. I did not see it. I'm going to be honest with you. For the last week, I've had a lot of my news shut off. A lot of my news, any of my news streams have been shut down. I've just had enough. And I don't know about you guys, but every once in a while, it's almost like sensory overload. There's just so much shit happening around the world that if I sat there and thought about Pat King, then Tamara, then the Chinese, then the Saudi Arabians, then the fucking Sri Lankans. There's another one, the Sri Lankans. That country's broke, going bankrupt. The fucking prime minister's and the family's running out of the country with all their money. If I actually took time to think about all of that, my head would explode. And besides, yeah, I got no problem. Dar usually usually first thing, or not first thing in the morning, but usually at some point in the morning, she'll start telling me. And she does the same thing as you guys. Hey, Bri, or hey, babe, did you hear about this? I'm like, no, I just woke up an hour ago. Big dog, you know what? Pat King is going to sit there a while longer, and let me tell you why. He's a he's not a prisoner as we think of prisoner. He's a political prisoner. He's a fucking pawn, and they are using him as a what not to do example. And the longer he sits, there, the more people forget that he's there. It's really good that Tony and guys and everybody still talks about this. On his way, dude, I go fucking crazy. I don't know how people sit there and can follow all of this. Darlene can do it. But I do know for a fact every once in a while she does the same. She has to do the same thing. She's got to shut it all down for a couple of days and just give her fucking head a break because there's so much coming in. And especially now, obviously, in the world of internet, tablets, phones, it's on everything. It's on absolutely fucking everything. So you're inundated with it. You can't escape it. So the only way to do it is to kind of just shut it down. So that's kind of what I've done for the last couple of days here. And so I'm a little bit behind on some of this shit. I'm not, Greg, don't get me wrong. I'm not censoring myself because I don't want to see the world or I don't want to see, I'm afraid of what's coming or I'm afraid I'm going to see something. That's not it. I'm basically giving my head a break from the volume. There's just so much and you can't slow it down. So I just kind of step out for a while and just give myself a break. That's all. Robin, I agree. Okay. I'm not going to say that I was a big fan of Pat King's. I wasn't necessarily, but I absolutely do not agree with what they've done to this poor guy. Absolutely. Regardless what my personal feelings are, whether I liked him, I didn't like him, whether I believed in what he was saying and doing, that's besides the point. Arresting him for what he did, no, I do not agree with. And holding him and charging him, and every time it looks like there's light at the end of the tunnel, they fucking drum up a couple more charges and slap him with it, and they just keep him here. So do I agree with what he was saying and a lot of the stuff? Not necessarily. Do I agree with the way he's being treated? Absolutely fucking not. The man should have been free months ago. Absolutely months ago. There's no reason for this guy to still be sitting in fucking jail right now. None. Zero. You're absolutely right. They'll keep him there till they're done using him as a pawn. And who's to say when that's going to be? Who's to say when that's going to be? If the fuck, it wouldn't surprise me in the least to come back at this point next year and that poor bastard's still sitting in there. Right? Look at this. There you go, Dave. Start tuning into my channel more often and you'll make friends, eh? There you go. Never hurts to have more friends. Yeah, Robin, it is. It's fucking sick. It's absolutely disgusting what they've done to him. It really is. But just think about this, Robin. It could have easily have been you or me or Dar or one of my kids or any of us. Any of us. All we had to do is open our mouth and say the wrong fucking thing at the wrong time while we were in Ottawa, while we were there. All we had to do is say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. That could easily be me sitting there. I could be Dar sitting there. When Trudeau grows an actual pair of testicles, that's not going to happen. Not going to happen this fucking week. Let me tell you. Absolutely not. I don't think it's ever going to happen. He'll be rotting in jail next year. Wouldn't be my first time in jail. Well, it's not a place I like to hang out. I really don't. Tony, right now? Okay, think about this. For yourself, is it a free country? Think about all the new laws that have been snuck through, right? Of what they can do, the laws for protesting, what you can and cannot protest, all of the shit that they've done to us, and the stuff that Trudeau's done to us. Are we truly a free country? As compared to, say, let's compare this, say, to 10 years ago. Can we do today, and do we have the same freedoms and liberties today that we did 10 years ago? The answer to that is no, we don't. No, we don't. IH, that's a really good point. The only time you've got freedom is if you do as you're told. It's that old saying, you'll do as you're told and you'll like it. You know what? Fuck you. You're right. Rogers Telecom and your banks being hacked for a month. I don't know. Is that what happened with Rogers there, Robin? I know that Rogers took a shit kick in there last week. So did the banks, because they were all wired up with Rogers. I don't know. Were they hacked? Is that what it was? Greg, whether we like it or not, lockdowns and mandates are not over. We need to keep talking about it. Greg, you're absolutely right. We can talk about it till we're blue in the face, because it doesn't make a difference. There's nobody fucking listening. I don't mean nobody as in us. We're all listening to each other, and we're all talking, but there's nobody listening. Trudeau's not listening. Polivier, I'd like to think that he's listening, but do I have any faith in that? No, I don't. Singh ain't listening. The only one that can do the mandates and the lockdowns and all of the things that they're doing all come from a high government level, either federal or provincial, and nobody at those levels will listen to us. They're not listening to the doctors and the scientists, the science. They're not listening to fucking the people. They're not listening to the constituents. They're not listening to fucking nobody. You know who they're listening to? Schwab. That's who they're listening to. Oh, Jesus. If we go back to wearing masks, I'm staying in the States. Honey, send money. I'm just staying down here. I won't do it. I will not do it. I was thrown out of Costco. I was thrown out of Canadian Tire. I was thrown out of Walmart because I will not wear a fucking mask. Absolutely refused. And if they bring the mask back in, won't happen. Will not happen. Pull cash out now. They will do this again. There are trial runs to see what we will do. Prep up big time. What's the sense of pulling out cash? I'm telling you right now, cash is going to be worthless. They can print as much of it as you want. They're going to a digital currency, man. Digital currency. We're already on our way there. Already on our way there. The minute we revolt and go, fuck you, and we pull all our cash out of the banks, they'll make it worthless. The cash will be fucking worthless. All currency will be in digital currency only, meaning your debit card, bank card, whatever, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discovery, fuck, whatever you got. That will be it. Everything will be digital. There's no sense. Clifton, good point. Why is that not working? There we go. Dar and I were talking about that yesterday. We were talking about that yesterday. Gold and silver right now, I think, are the only two commodities that the world can't live without, and they can't crash. They can't crash the world gold market. They can't crash the world silver market. Chris, we can't replace them till what, 2025? I think it's 2025. Now that the NDP is backing him, so now he has a majority government, we can't kick him out. There's nothing we can do to kick him out. Patrick, that might be a short term, sure. But eventually it's not going to work. Cash will not work. I'm telling you right now. Mark my words. Cash will be fucking worthless. MasterCard. If you use it, they become your master. Fuck, don't a lot of people know it. Don't a lot of people know it. Go Google MasterCard and then get into their finances and see who owns them. See who owns a huge chunk of their or who has a huge chunk of their ownership. You won't be surprised. Yeah, it is horrible. We can't get rid of this prick till 2025. Hey, look at this. Here goes Bubba Wallace's one of Bubba Wallace's NASCAR, one of his trucks going through. Anybody know where the next race is? The next NASCAR race is? Because they're all coming from westbound in Virginia on 81 here, or southbound. Sorry, they're going north on 81. And this is like the third carrier I've seen go through here. That's pretty cool. Well, you want to know what's scary, big dog? What's even scarier? Go check out the euro. The euro, as of yesterday, was trading at $1.30. It's equal to the U.S. dollar. If you've got $20,000 Canadian right now, go buy a bunch of euro, because that money, the euro, is going to go back up, and you're going to make money on it. But right now, because of all the shit that's going on over in the Netherlands and Germany and all those, the fucking euro is crashing. The euro is €1.30, which is equal now to $1.30 American. Did you ever think you'd see the fucking day that the euro would be the same as the American dollar? No. Well, Greg, the days are coming where it wouldn't surprise me at all if, at some point in the future, we end up having to go back to a bartering system. And I got no issue with that. To tell you the truth, I don't. I got no issue with it at all. If we had to say fuck this and get away from cash and get it, like, you don't want to be digital, you don't want to be cash, man, I'll go to a bartering system all day long. All day long. You're right. The WEF's plan. It's the reset, right? That's what they're calling it, the Great Reset. It's scheduled for 2030. Every market's going to crash, right? Food, oil, every field is going to crash. Everything. They're going to crash it all, so that we are 100% reliant upon them, the governments. And that's what's going to happen. And that's what's going to happen. It's unfortunate. It's going to fucking happen. How we deal with it, how we live with it, and how we react to it is entirely up to us. You spread your wealth out, assets like land. They're going to take your land. They don't need your permission, and they don't have to buy it off you. Eventually, the government's just going to say, "Yeah, we're taking it." And what are you going to do? Stand in the middle of your field with a pitchfork and say, "No, you're not"? Won't happen. They're going to Loudon, New Hampshire. Okay, that would explain, because Bubba Wallace just went through, and then number 18, I don't know who that is, but his job was a Toyota. It was a great big fucking Toyota. It just went by. Yeah, Robin, I know it's happening now, but it's happening now in small little dribs and drabs. And what they're doing is they're testing us, and they're setting us up. They're putting it through. If they made one big change all at once, there'd be a revolution. We'd revolt, and they'd have to back off. They couldn't win. But they're slipping it by us one little pebble at a fucking time, and we're not taking notice of it. That's how that's working right now, right? And then eventually, they're going to slip 27 million pebbles past us, and then they're going to have it all at the other side. And we're going to say, "Well, what the fuck happened? We didn't see this coming." No, you didn't see it coming. It just went. It happened. Tony, I agree. It's not so much guys like my age or older, my parents. It might be somewhat for me. I'd like to think that I've still got, quite a few years left to live, obviously. But it's our kids. Our kids are fucked. All of our kids. My oldest is 30. My youngest is 20. They're fucked. I got a couple of kids that's still living at home. I can't see the day that they can buy a house. Right? I got my daughter and her boyfriend that live at our place. They rent our basement, and I just can't. I struggle with the financial numbers for the dollars that they would have to be making right now to be able to afford to buy a fucking house in, say, the next 3 to 5 years. Like, even if I told them, "Okay, guys, you guys can live rent free for the next 5 years, just live here and save up your money," they can't do it. They just can't fucking do it. At least I don't think they can. I hope I'm wrong. I'd love for them to surprise me. I really would. But unless they're living in a fucking cardboard box, like a Maytag dishwasher box or something, I just don't see it happening. I really don't. Do we need that one? No, we don't need that one. Thanks, Duncan. Appreciate that. The WEF totally underestimates we the people. We are not stupid. We will find a way. You better find some loopholes fast, because the WEF it's not just in the US or in Canada. It's everywhere. I talk every single day. I got a really good friend of mine. Name is Patrick. He lives over in Germany, and I talk to him daily. And the shit going on over there, you guys have seen it. between Germany, Netherlands, Dutch, fucking all over Europe. It's not just Canada, the US. It is worldwide. Absolutely. Well, Robin, when I started having kids, this wasn't even on the radar. This wasn't even something that was discussed or thought about. Nobody could even fucking back in 1991, nobody could predict this. You know what, Duncan? That wouldn't surprise me at all. IH, you're right. You're right. Cars and trucks and houses. How the fuck could a house that was worth $500,000 2 years ago is now worth $750,000? Somebody explain that. $750,000, 500 grand to $750,000. Like Dara and I were watching houses in our neighborhood that we knew goddamn well weren't worth that kind of money, and they were selling over. Like they put a price up, and they were getting 100,000 more than the fucking asking price. How the fuck does that work? How does that happen? So a $500,000 house is now worth fucking $700,000. Explain to me how my kids are going to be able to afford that, right? Unless my kids are unless they're making, 150 grand each a year, guaranteed $150,000 a year, they're not buying a $750,000 fucking house. It's just not happening. Rogers is too big. There's no way a corporation that size would make a mistake that big. Those updates are tested and tested and tested again. You know what? Numb Thumbs Gaming Community. That is a hell of a handle. But I absolutely agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. Oh, Patrick, I know what they're doing, right? You're absolutely right. They depreciate the dollar value by printing a trillion in 2 years and cause inflation. Absolutely. I know what they're doing. How is that helping? How is that helping? And don't get me wrong. Dara and I seriously looked at it going, okay, well, we bought the house for this much. It's now worth this much. And now with this bubble, it's worth this much. And we only owe this much. Let's fucking sell it, take the cash, and go buy a bigger house somewhere else in another part of the country. But we didn't do it. We decided to stay here. We kind of like our house. I bought a 600 square foot condo in downtown Vancouver for $300,000, sold at the beginning of the pandemic for over $8. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. And Vancouver, dude, try buying a condo in Toronto, like waterfront property on Lake Ontario down in Toronto. It's insane. It's insane. The condos down there are into the millions now. Like we're talking 1.4, 1.5, 1.6 million dollars for a fucking shoebox. I have more living space just in my living room than my oldest daughter had in her entire condo. Okay? And they're getting $1.5 million for these condos, and it's a shoebox. A good portion of our population are not only sheep, but they are also ostriches. Greg, again, I agree. They stick their fucking head in the sand and hope the problem's going to go away. You know, if I put my head in the sand, I can't see it. That's sad, man. That really is. Corporations are buying all the housing. Look at Bill Gates buying all the farmland. Yeah. Well, big dog, look where Bill Gates sits. Bill Gates is the right hand of Schwab. He's in the WEF. He's a sitting board member. I think he's number 3, number 2 or number 3. Of course he is. Buying up all the farmland. And anything they're not buying, they're burning. Since what, Patrick, since what era as a government helped out people? We are brainwashed into believing it until we see it's not them, then too late. IH Rogers has a big lawsuit. Companies are pissed. You know what? They can afford it. And Rogers has big money backing them up, not just Rogers money. That is probably one of the best things I've heard all night. Get out of the fucking cities, people. Get out of the cities. You don't want them to buy up the land, right? You don't want Gates buying it up, all the farmland and shit. Get out of the cities and start buying. Start populating other parts of the country. It'll crash that market. Yo, Dave, I could have sold my place in where I live, and I could have moved out to New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, even Alberta. I could have lived in Alberta and paid cash for a house and never had a mortgage ever again. We didn't. We stayed here so far. But let me tell you, they start bringing in more mandates and fucking masks. It won't happen. They start this bullshit with crossing the border again. It won't fucking happen. It won't happen. Whether my wife likes it or not, she's going in my knapsack and we're crossing the border and we're coming down here and then we're going to sell the house. She may not like it, but that's what's going to happen. Duncan, I moved from Vancouver to Kamloops 4 years ago and love it. Mortgage and debt free at 55. Dude, I'm 52. I could have done it the same. I could have done the exact same thing. I could have done the exact same thing. I could have sold everything here where I live, sold the house, or the property, all the shit, and I could have gone somewhere else and been 100% debt free. Yeah. You live in your suburban. I'm a construction contractor in the city, but building cabins on my land before it's too late. It's a good idea. I wouldn't mind buying up, say 100 or so, 150, 160 acres of land. And I'd do the same thing. I'd just put cabins on it. I'd do the same thing. I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell any of them, but I'd have cabins on my land. And I'd be sneaky and I'd have tunnels connecting them all. And then we could all play games. We could play hide and seek on my land with all my cabins. On his way. Listening to Brian is therapy. Dude, don't listen to me for your therapy. Me sitting here talking to you and listening and looking at your comments and talking to you guys is therapy for me. Have a good night, big dog. See you later. They are ramping it up for the last few weeks in August. They will bring the fear back. Well, did you ever notice that Every time they wanted us to get another shot, or every time they wanted us, a new strain of COVID would come out. Don't be surprised if all of a sudden a new killer strain of COVID comes out, and you need to go get this shot, and you need to put masks on. They will throw it at you. They are going to throw it at us. There's going to be a variation. It's fear. They will get the greater population of Canada to do what they want out of fear. They will scare the shit out of you so fucking bad that you'll do what they want you to do. What they want them, whatever they want you to do. And it's done but through fear. Absolutely. And they will bring back, fucking, what's going to be next? The plague? Oh, this strain of COVID has a tinge of the plague to it. You better get your shot. This strain of COVID has a tinge of fucking herpes simplex 10. Whoa, you better get 2 shots for that. And a booster. Fuck, I'm telling you guys. You're going to charge me, Tahara? Hey, dude, if it took a nickel to get around the world, fucker, I couldn't get out of sight. But you go ahead and send me the bill. Don't worry about it, Robin. New strain of herpes? No, don't worry about it. You've got them all. You're good. Don't worry about it. You don't need your shot. You've got all the herpes. The WHO can go fuck itself. The WHO has no credibility in my eyes. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Zip. Fucking none. The WHO has no credibility. After what's gone on in the last 2 years with this strain, that strain, this and that, we need to do this. We need to fucking mask. We need to have shots. We need this. You need to be indoors. You need to be outdoors. No more than 5 people. No more than 7 people. No more. Fuck off. The World Health Organization knows less than I do. They know less than I do, for fuck's sakes. Give me a fucking break about the World Health Organization. These dumb fucks don't know anything. Justin Trudeau, syphil, herpes, AIDS. Well, I wish he'd get all of them. All of them. Yeah, I hear you, Chris. Absolutely. We're doing the same thing in Canada. There's always that little in the background from Trudeau. And I'd imagine Biden's probably back there doing the same fucking thing, because both parties are the same, right? Your Democrats and our liberals are the same party, right? They stand for the same shit. So Trudeau's doing this in the background. Oh, get ready for the next pandemic. You better get this masks. Biden's doing the same fucking thing. I agree. Next, it's going to be the Ugandan COVID. So they can run away with their gold. Yeah, that's true. I'm telling you. Monkeypox, the new AIDS. Dude, I'm telling you, they're going to throw something at us. And it's going to come right out of fucking left field. We could sit here all night long trying to figure out what the next scam is going to be. And that's what it is. It's a fucking scam. What the next government fucking scam is going to be that they're going to throw at us, we could sit here all night trying to figure this out. We'll fucking, and when it happens, we'll all sit there and go, fuck, didn't see that one coming. Holy shit. Trust me, these fuckers are creative. The whole Liberal Party can go get herpes. Yeah. Patrick, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if the World Health Organization, if they turn around and say, and they mandate something, all the countries have to abide by it? I don't know. And I'm speaking out of ignorance because I truly don't know, right? Yeah, you got it, Dave. Rambo, Last Blood tunnels. That's what I want, man. That's what I want. That was a great movie, man. I want tunnels like that going all over my property. I want Trudeau and the feds to show up and they can chase me through my fucking tunnels. A liberal, Chris, a liberal is a liberal. It doesn't matter if it's a liberal, Canadian liberal, a fucking American liberal, a British liberal, a German liberal, a fucking Swede, Swiss, Finnish, fucking Russian liberal. It doesn't matter. They're all cunts. Sorry, bad word. That's probably the worst one on the night, but they all are. They're stinky fucking no good twats. In Quebec, we are implementing since 2016. Implementing what? I hope you're implementing the right to fucking tell the government to go fuck itself. Dave, I'm looking at your new ride here. I'm going to steal your fucking moose bumper if I ever see you parked. If you're parked anywhere near me, you won't be waking up with that moose bumper on the front of that. Well, you don't own the truck, so I don't think you give a shit, but free pushy for everyone. I don't like to say that word on the channel. On a live, I don't like to say that word. But every once in a while it comes out. And believe me, it feels good to get it out, especially when I'm talking about politics or the government, because they all are. They're all just stun cunts. They really are. I don't have a use for any of them. If the whole fucking, what's that show on TV where in the US where the Kiefer Sutherland becomes the president because the whole fucking place blew up and took everybody with it? If that happened in Canada, holy fuck, the next Canada Day would be the biggest party you'd ever seen in your life. You kidding me? We wouldn't shed a goddamn tear. There wouldn't be a single fucking person there with a bucket of water to throw on the fire. We'd burn the fucking that place burned down. Pat, I'd love a coffee. I got nothing. I'm sitting in the scale house. We got nothing. Got a porta potty. Had to use a porta potty. They won't even let you in the building to use the bathroom. Clifton can't understand normal thinking. The government doesn't understand normal thinking. I don't have a clue. Designated survivor. Thank you, Gear Jammer. Absolutely. Now, if that happened in Canada, party time. Party time. How it would happen, I don't have a clue. But fuck, if the Parliament buildings blew up with all the parties inside of it, oh, what a fucking glorious day that would be. It really would. I wouldn't give a flying fuck. I really wouldn't. It's just my opinion. I would not give a flying fuck if every politician in that building blew up and died. Don't care. Because they don't care about us. They don't give a rat's ass about us. They have not done a single thing. Oh, there goes number 51's NASCAR. Who's that? Anyway, they don't give a rat's ass about us. Obviously. They've not done anything in the good name of the people. Anything that they've done in the last couple of years, they've not done a single thing that's good for us, that's been helpful to us, that's been for us. But man, they've all moved their own political agendas forward, haven't they? What fuck? Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? What do you feel about boosters every 9 months? Never going to happen. It's not going to happen. My family and I are coming up with a backup plan that in the event that they push a third shot and they push the boosters and make it mandatory and make it a law, we're trying to come up with a backup plan as to what we're going to do, because nobody in my family, and this includes like myself, my wife, my kids, my in-laws, my parents, nobody's taking this fucking third shot. You can mandate it and make it fucking absolutely mandatory, but I'm not taking it. So we are actually coming up with like a backup plan of what are we going to do? What are Dar and I going to do? I may end up down at Chris Ramos's place. That's what I might be doing. I have property in Quebec, which my dad left me as a legacy home future, and I am going to trust. You're going to trust him? Like John Rambo. Dude, you might have to. Trudeau insists on receiving boosters rectally against doctor's orders. That's because he squirts it into a bottle of vodka and that's how he gets drunk. I'm telling you. I saw a trucker opening in the Bahamas. Dude, if I thought I could go to the Bahamas and get a job driving a truck, I'd be down there in a fucking minute. I don't want to go that far. I've got options for Mexico. I've got options for possibly Colombia. I've got options for the U.S. If I had to come down to the U.S., it would not be that hard for us to come down here. We have enough contacts. We have enough people. We have enough. But do I want to leave my home? I'm Canadian. Canada's my home. Do I want to leave it? No, absolutely not. Will I? Yes, I will. Sadly. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Say hello to my little friend. You got it, baby. Yes, Robin, we do. I carry extra for U.S. healthcare. I am fully covered in all the provinces and all the states, and I mean fully covered. I mean fucking if I have an accident or something happens to me while I'm down here, I don't nothing comes out of my wallet. I am covered for everything. I'm an American. I just don't know it yet. Well, I might be close, but I'm not quite there yet. But it's funny doing my job when you think about it, doing the job that I do. In the span of a month, I would probably say about 85% of the time I'm in the US. So yeah, I'm probably more American. If I hang out down here much longer, I'll be talking like this. I'll have me an accent. The only accent, the only Southern accent that I really like is the Georgian accent. You get a Georgian accent, love it. Mude maire du Parti Libéral. Liberal. I don't know what mood it means. I know what merit is shit. So what's the Liberal Party shit? That's where I was going, Dunk. You ever heard a Georgian girl talk? Oh my God, it's like fucking listening to rainwater. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love older Southern women. You know, you go into a restaurant or you go into a store or something, and there's a little old lady behind the counter, and the way they talk to you, you know, you go up and you're paying for your stuff, and it's like, will that be all, darling? Will this be? Can I get you in? It's like I just fucking melt. I really just melt. I absolutely love it. I love the Southern accents, especially in the older women, the older ladies. I love it. Yeah, you melt too, eh? Southside Philadelphia accent. Okay, Robin. Yes, there you go. Dalton just nailed it. We're going to put that one up. You want some sweet tea, sugar? Damn. Damn. Southern Dolls. You got it. Gosling won. Now he wants a cheesesteak. There you go. What are you doing there, Tony? She doesn't have nothing to worry about. Besides, if we move down to Georgia, we move down to North Carolina or South Carolina, she'd have the accent. A couple of years, she'd be talking like that anyway. I'd be in heaven. I'd be married to one. I'd be married to one. Oh, my fucking Lord. I'd be walking around with wood 24/7 every time my wife said my name. Colombia has a big trucking industry. The problem with somebody like me going down there, I'd be robbed, killed, murdered, and fucking probably ass raped inside a span of fucking 20 minutes. Hold on, Greg. Our vet was telling us about vaccinating our dog every year. We thought, wait a minute, is this necessary? And now we as humans are being told we need to vaccinate every 3 months. Yeah. Fucking right, eh? Holy shit. Dar's not deleting the video. Don't kid yourself. Look at this. Dave, this is Dave's first time on a live, and he's already inviting himself. So now he's going down to Chris's place. He was just rubbing shoulders with who the hell were you just rubbing shoulders with? Anyway, you know, you invite a guy on your live, and next thing you know, he's all over the place. You go, Dave. lay the smack down, Dar. Come on, baby, bring it on. Lay it on us. Well, that sucks, Robin. But I'll be honest with you. Both my oldest kids have lived down there for a while now. And as long as you're careful and you basically behave yourself, they leave you alone. They want your money. World Health Organization says bringing back masks and mandates, don't comply. Whatever you do, for God's sakes. No, I'm not going to comply. I'll have no fucking part of it. I will have absolutely no fucking part of it. You know, I don't want to sound like fucking a smartass, but you know when they're going to fucking do this? You know when they're going to drop this on us? Right before Christmas. Right before Christmas. Like probably end of November, just before we're going into the Christmas season, is when they're going to fucking drop this on us. They're going to tell us, oh, the new COVID, you need to have a shot. You need your booster. You can't leave the house. You won't be able to do your Christmas shopping. You won't be able to go to the mall. You won't be able to go to your parents' house to celebrate Christmas. You won't. They're going to do this to us right before Christmas. That's if I was in their shoes, I was just sitting there thinking about this. If I was going to pull something like this, when would I drop the other shoe? End of November. End of November. It just makes the most sense, right? When would we most be willing to comply? You're going to take away our Christmas. Whoa, God, okay, fuck, I don't want to, but I don't want to lose my Christmas either. We'll comply. You know what? Fuck Duncan. They may just call it the reindeer virus. They may call it the fucking Duncan James hoop rash fucking virus. Who fucking knows? They could call it anything. Patrick thinks it's going to be in October. I don't do retail because I'm Scrooge. Well, you don't do retail this year. You won't be doing retail this year because you'll be screwed. Never mind Scrooge. You know, I'm telling you, I don't think it's going to be. No, I think they're going to let us go. It's like they give you lots of rope and they give you lots of freedom so that we get used to it. We're now used to running around without masks. We're used to not having problems, mandates, and all that. We're getting used to it, and the more we're getting used to it, they're going to wait until fucking November. The balloon knot virus only affects the gay. Come on now. Really? Dave, fucking Darlene starts shopping in July. She waits and she sees shit when it goes on sale and she buys it in fucking July for Christmas. I think she had all the Christmas shopping done by what, Dar? End of September last year? End of September it was all done. There you go. There you go. Amazon Prime sales the last 2 days. I got 3 things. Dar, I think you're wrong. Pat, I'll take 2 sugar, 2 cream, please. Make sure it's 18% cream, not 10%. We don't just go with the run-of-the-mill table cream. We like our cream a little thicker. 18%, please. Dar doesn't like sugar in her coffee. Mind you, she drinks this fucking coffee that's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. It's a keto coffee. Holy shit, eh? We smoked this one up pretty good. It's a fucking keto coffee, and it is the nastiest shit I've ever fucking drank in my life. Yes, it is, Dar. I don't know how you drink it. Shit, hold on. Shit will hit the fan by the new school year, I think. So that's September, IH. You think in September? Imagine Trudeau. I love this, Tony. Imagine Trudeau with a Southern accent. No, I don't want to. I'd be insulting the fucking Southerners. Fuck, they got enough fucking problems without fucking Trudeau. Besides, I guarantee you, Trudeau wouldn't last 7 minutes if he got 5 feet south of the Mason-Dixon line. Somebody'd fucking shoot him. Some redneck would come walking out of the fucking woods somewhere in Alabama somewhere and blow his fucking head clean off and not give a second thought about it. None. You take hookers and blow with your coffee. I usually prefer my hookers and my blow after my coffee. I got to get my coffee in first, man. I can't get the first line up my nose without fucking having at least my first double into me. Got to have my first double. Then I hit the blow. Then we hit the hookers. Then we go back to the blow. But oh. Golden Aladdin. Hey, Rick, you need I need a Confederate flag in the background for down south. Yeah, put a big one across the back wall there. Well, Duncan, of course, only Southern hookers. Of course, only Southern hookers. If you're going to have a hooker, you got to have one that talks nice. When she gets up to make me my sweet tea. Rick, you're down the street from me. Where are you? You can't be down the street from me. I'm sitting in the northbound scale house in Virginia, just north of Roanoke. Take a ride at the light. You got it. They drag them out. You're in West Virginia. Well, you're right next door, I guess, eh? Oh, Virginia State Police just rolled in. Which one of you fuckers finked on me? Hey, Dar, are you sending in all your feelers? No? I'm in Camp Creek, West Virginia on the 77. All right. Where are you going? You going back up or are you on your way down? Dar does not have a loaded firearm, although she would like one. She's going out to Robin's place, and she's not going to kill me. The lineup to kill me is long and around the block, and she's not going to wait. IH fuel prices down here are about anywhere between $5.60 and $5.90. Between Virginia, North Carolina, $5.60 to $5.90. No, it's not great. It's not great. Going to Owen Sound for a little vacay, staying for the day and then coming back home. Curtis, why do you go to the beach for one day? You get sunburnt and come home. Why would you go to Owen Sound for a day? If you're going to go up to Owen Sound, hang out for a couple of days. Always hunting. Oh, you guys are going to get me in shit here. Chris, is it Blitz Week? You know what? I've been in probably about half a dozen scales this week because I started the week in Canada. I left on Sunday. I went down to Pennsylvania. I then went over and reloaded out of the port of Newark. That was fun. And then what I do? I brought that back up to the yard. I went, then I grabbed this load, or the load that brought me down here. I did 3 drops through Raleigh and Charlotte, and I went over to Ashboro and reloaded this one, and here I am here. Gear Jammer. Oh, dude, you're about what? 45 miles ahead of me. What exit are you at? You're at like what? 195 or something like that? I could literally stand on my roof and probably throw a rock and hit you. Curtis, I got you. We love Owen Sound. Like, the water up there is beautiful. Dar wants you to tan your boobs though, eh? Hey Curtis, did Best ever get back to you? Is he going to put you in his calendar or what? Did that happen? Is that going to happen? Ooh, here we got something going here. Rick's on his way down to Georgia. Another Canadian going down to Georgia. The man. I love big-breasted lobsters. There you go. There you go. Greek nipples don't need the tan. I already look burnt. Well, there you go. There you go. Keep them covered then. Keep them covered. We don't need to see them. Okay. So you're gonna be Mr. May. Dude, I've survived many a trip to Georgia and back. You know what? I almost felt bad leaving Georgia. I like it down there so much. Best is MIA. He can't be MIA. He was live yesterday. He was live yesterday. Okay, I see, Curtis. Your birthday's in May. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, Sir Gregory, we are. That is still a good. That is still a go. Curtis isn't hauling cattle. He's hauling ass to the beach is what he's doing. He's got last week he burnt his nipples. Now this week he's gonna go up to Owen Sound and burn his ass. No cigar tonight, Pat. I'm just kind of cutting them down. Just kind of cutting back on those. I'll stock them up. I got my humidor here up top here. I'll stock them back up for next week. Yeah, Curtis has massive fucking boobs. We can milk him. We can milk him. I don't know how these conversations just kind of, you know, I try to follow along with what you guys, you know, and comment and what, but you guys, most of the time I can follow and see where the conversation and where we're going. And then right out of fucking left field, we'll get something about fucking Curtis's tits. I just, you know, I don't. And then we get something about, you know, Robin's rocky balls. Greek guy wants to motorboat you, Curtis. Greek symbol guy wants to motorboat you. Fuck, that's hilarious. Dave got fuel for $5.19 in Missouri. You are one lucky bastard. Motorboating is awesome. Oh, dude, I love motorboating. Good evening, Britt. How the hell are you tonight? Hopefully you're back to work and all's working well for you. You think Curtis should get on the live and show his boobs? You guys are really that sick you want to see Curtis's boobs? get the puppies out, ladies, and Curtis. I don't know. I don't think you'd have to throw too many glasses of wine into Dar before she'd pull them out. I know Curtis, he'd do it for nothing. He'd do it for a frickin' Twix bar. Are Curtis boobs bigger than his? You know what, dude? I don't know. That's not an area that I'm really familiar with Curtis. I've seen his boobs, but I've never seen his bird. Britt, you're in the Virginia mountains. I'm sitting right now at the scale just north of Roanoke on 81. This is where my logbook ran me to. Oh, I missed something there. Since you guys are putting on the first boat, you'd have to clean the next barbecue only on my property in Quebec. That's a good idea. As long as I don't have to speak French. I don't have to barbecue in French, do I? Tony wants to know how this became a porn station. This is a porn channel now. Tits are female boobs, mitts are male boobs, apparently. Dude, I don't have a clue what that is. I don't have a clue what you just said show me your mitts. Gay porn is happy porn. Yeah. Well, I don't watch happy porn. Robin does, though. Robin likes happy porn. Holy shit. I'm almost tempted to throw the link up here just so Curtis can come in and show you guys his boobs. Holy Christ. If I let him come on and show his tits, will you guys bugger off with this? I think Curtis is chicken. Okay, Dar, put him up. Put it up. Robin, don't even think about hitting that link. My nipple shot might have gone viral. Oh, for Christ's sake. Holy shit. Okay, guys, ready? Oh! 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 Oh, stop! Oh, goddamn, that is sexy as hell, big boy. Are you guys, holy fuck, okay. Holy shit. I gotta sit here and fucking laugh for a minute. I can't believe he did that. Way to go, Curtis. Salute, boy. Salute. That is awesome. Holy shit. I think I might have just peed. That was fucking awesome. Oh. Curtis, you're my hero, man. You're my hero. When I grow up, Curtis, I gotta be just like you, buddy. Just like you. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah. I hope Trudeau's watching that. I really hope the Liberals are watching. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. That's awesome. Look at this, Curtis. You got a whole fan club right here. Holy crap, man. I tell you what, Curtis, if we ever do that again, I'll make sure I got some porn music playing in the background. You can pull them out. We'll have the oh, wow. Oh, dude, nobody's joking. You are sexy as hell, bro. That is awesome. Holy Christ. Okay, Dar, your turn. Everybody throw a thumbs up for Curtis, please. Yeah, Robin, we'll throw some Rick James on and Curtis can pull his shirt off. That is awesome. Fantastic. What, the Rick James is too far? Oh man, I'm still laughing my ass off over this. This is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah, Curtis, you'd be popular down here, buddy. I'm gonna clip that out and fucking throw that up as a short. Oh, dude, you're gonna be popular down here. Oh wow. Curtis nailed it. Curtis nailed it. Greek guy had to look away. You're typing that. You said that. You just wrote, yeah, I had to look away. I call bullshit. Dude, you were sitting there like all of us going, is he really doing that? You were just like all of us. Don't lie. You fucking knew it. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta pack Curtis up and bring him down here. Oh, he could be the new lot lizard. Oh, new definition of flapjacks. Yeah, exactly, eh? Nobody looked away, dude. Nobody. Every single one of us had our eyes glued to that fucking screen while he was doing that. And if anybody on here says, nope, I looked away, you're lying. You are lying your ass off, and I call bullshit on it. Holy Christ. That is the best. Yeah, okay. You want me and Curtis? Me and Curtis will start a channel, Nipples Inc. Oh, Brian's nipple is back. I don't know how you got that, Curtis. How the hell did you do that? Tootie toot. Yeah. Yeah. We actually did that. Okay, you guys, story time, okay? This is a real quick one. Years and years and years ago, Dar took a picture of one of my nipples, just like what's on the screen right there, right? Like exactly like that. And we you know, when you walk down the hallways of people's houses, they got collages of pictures of family and everything. So there was this one collage and it had, I don't know, Dar, what did it have? Like 10 different pictures of, you know, of family and everything. And Dar took the picture of the nipple and she put it in there. And nobody fucking spotted it. It sat there for years. I think my mom finally saw it. My mom finally is the one that figured it out and was like, what the hell is that? Tahara, oh man, you had to leave? You didn't see Curtis's boobs? Oh, too bad. Nipple search in all the truck stops would be a great would be a great YouTube channel. Dude, I'm not banging on doors asking truckers to pull out their nipples. That's not happening. You come on down and do it, Pat. Give it a shot. Let me know how it works out for you. Oh, yeah, it was my mom that figured it out. My mom actually spotted the nipple in the picture. Our kids didn't even say it. Justin Trudeau's mama's got bigger boobs than Curtis. Well, I'd like to see them. I'd like to see them. I like boobs. I'll look at boobs all day long. You want to pull them out? I'll look at them. Trudeau's mom wants to show me her boobs. I'll look. There's your answer, Duncan. It's not happening. It's 60. Curtis is cold at 68 outside. That might actually work, Pat. Have a banner on your door when parked. Be famous and show us your nipples. Dude, you know what? Down here, anything's possible. Anything's possible. I'm telling you. Strange shit goes on down here. I love it, but strange shit goes down. I once photographed my junk with sunglasses on and sent it to my rig crew. Okay. Dar and I were in the pool and she was sitting on the step and I came up behind her and dropped my junk right across the top of her head and down onto the front of her forehead, in front of her eyes. Took a picture and sent it to my brother. He didn't talk to me for about a month. Hey, I'm up for that, Curtis. I'm up for that. We can start it on the barbecue on the 13th. We'll just set out a section of the backyard, right? We'll put off about like 100 square feet out in the backyard, and we can put out like a little stage or something, and we'll do the nipple fest. Mr. Zach. Zach's in the house. You want to get nipple? Yeah, we'll get nipple judges and everything. Yeah, we'll line it up. We'll even get a prize for the best nipples. I don't know what the hell the prize will be. Prize for the best nipples. I don't know. I don't think Curtis is going to win. I think he might win. He might win the best boobs, but I don't think he's going to get top nipple. I don't think he's going to get top nipple. I think Pat's got the right idea. Nickelodeon. Nip. Dudes. My wife's got some nice cookies. Oh, look at this. Now we're cooking with oil. Lap dance by the winner. What? The winner has to go around and lap dance everybody? I don't think so. If Curtis wins, I'm not taking a lap dance from Curtis. Not unless I can motorboat him. Zach, I'm down in Virginia right now. I'm coming back up. I loaded out of North Carolina this morning, or this afternoon. I'm just north of Roanoke. There you go. There you go. Curtis gets motorboated. Dar's worried that if Curtis gives me a lap dance, I might change sides. That I might actually like it. Free lap dances and motorboats for all. There you go. Oh, Greg, you're damn right she is. She's the best. You got to remember, Greg, in some instances, people have compared Dar and me. She's the female version of me with the same humor and the same tendencies. So, oh, Curtis, you think you're funny, do you? Brian, I'll give you a lap dance and we will talk about the first thing that pops out. Either my back pain or something else. Tell you what, Curtis, I'll put you on stage. I'll even put the chair down, sit in the chair. You lap dance me, we'll film it. It'll be on the channel. That'd be awesome. Oh my God. Who's gonna hold the camera, man, if you're fucking lap dancing me at the barbecue? There we go. Oh, you guys are absolutely killing it. We need a nipple calendar for charity. Pat, I don't know what charity would accept a nipple calendar. I think James Best has got something going with something along those lines with boobs and shit like that. So I ain't stepping on his toes. A nipple Hey, okay, hold on now. Robin's got an idea. We're gonna do a wheel burner nipple calendar for breast cancer. I like that. We're gonna do a wheel burner nipple calendar. So we need 12 guys. I guess you can be guys and girls. We need 12. Actually, we need 14 because there's always one extra on the cover page when you open the calendar before January, and there's always one that comes after December. So we need 14 nipples. Between guys and girls, we need 14 nipples for a calendar. And we'll do it the Wheel Burner Express nipple calendar for breast cancer. Curtis wants May. Of course he does. Raise money for booby cancer. Hey, I'm not dressing up my nipples in firefighter gear. The first one of you guys that shows up in a firefighter's costume, I might lose my wife. Pat. Plus, Curtis is a centerfold bonus. I want the centerfold when you open. It'll be that shot that we had on the screen of Curtis both boobs with his hand massaging one of them. Oh my God. Holy shit. This is the bomb. Yeah, Greg, that's great. This is awesome. There's no better way than to sit around, you'd be sitting around in your fucking truck doing jack shit anyway, just burning gigs, looking at, YouTube or something. Patrick's getting a little expensive now. He wants Curtis on a 4-part fold out. We're not trying to cover the entire wall, dude. We just need to put it up on a door. Oh God. Yeah, Dar loves her contractors. Dar loves her contractors. We had the kitchen redone, remodeled. Contractor, the guy that came out and did the contracting on that, who did the job on that, he was hotter than fuck. And then we had a couple of months later, we had the basement finished and had a complete rec room and all the shit, everything down there, and had a company come in, and the contractor that did that was hotter than fuck. I noticed that all the contractors that Dar hires, I think none of them are less than a solid 8.5. These guys are smoking fucking hot, and they're showing. Every time I walk in my door, There's some hot guy swinging a hammer in my fucking house, and there's my wife and all my daughters. Tell me how this worked out. Yeah. Every time I came in the house, there was some really good looking fucking contractor in there. I swear to God, if I ever go in there and the plumber's hot, that's it. Done. I don't know there, Justin. Why don't you ask her? Well, you know, when you get some renos done, between both renos cost us 80 grand. So I hope she got her fucking money's worth. I really hope she got her money's worth. You come to my house, you're swinging a hammer. You better be hot as fuck. Yeah, Dar didn't like it when I had the blood clots and I couldn't go to work. Right? All these contractors are here in the house. She can't be sitting around drooling. Naughty contractors. Hey, you know what, man? She wants to look at contractors and hot guys. Knock yourself out. I know where she's eating. That's all good. Greek symbol dude is specializing in crack filling. Any takers? You guys are killing me. You guys are awesome. No, what time is it? 10 to 10. I hate to kill the party, man, but I got to go eat some fucking dinner. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, I just threw up in my mouth. Curtis is willing to cut my lawn in a G-string topless. Well, I tell you what, Curtis, we'll do even one better. I have a riding mower. We'll put you on a John Deere riding mower in a G-string topless. How's that? And we'll film it. How's that? No, I don't have a push mower. I got a riding mower. Are you fucking crazy? I got way too much property. It would take me all day if I had a push mower. Curtis, Pat wants you to be wearing a yellow or green string. I was thinking like either hooker red or slut pink, right? I think slut pink, a real pinky pink G string for Curtis on the riding mower, and we'll put baby oil on the seat. I want to see him go around on a fucking with bare ass on a seat with baby oil on it. Oh no, that's not happening, Robin. Rainbow panties. Oh, good night, Tony. We'll check in with you soon. With slip-on slippers. Oh, okay. Enough. I now have to go to bed with an envisionment of fucking Curtis riding my mower with a pink G-string. Topless. Oh my God. How about we get Curtis Brazilian? How about we get him Brazilian before? He had a lot of hair on that chest, man. That was a hairy set of boobs. How about we Brazilian him? Then we do it. Yeah, Curtis is going to look sexy as hell by the time we're done with him. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Seriously, I gotta go eat. I gotta go eat my dinner. I've not had nothing to eat. I'm starving. So, and I gotta get up fairly early. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you later. We're gonna try to do this again. We're not doing it Saturday. Remember, hey, no Saturday night this week. So we'll probably catch you early next week. All right, later.